Good morning, everybody. Uh, so I just thought that I would start recording my daily impressions as I start doing the intermittent fasting. Um, I started, I want to say 2 days ago, maybe one day ago. I I had I'd gotten back from the cruise, and then I had I had missed breakfast, I missed lunch, and then I was watching some videos on like some health because I was deciding to new year, new me. I want to lose weight, work out, all this stuff. I was looking into some of the diet culture, and I stumbled on an hour and a half long seminar on intermittent fasting, and so I was like, yeah, you got me. I'll do it. And so I started then. So like 2 sleeps ago, I was like, we're gonna do this. But then I wasn't able to sleep, so I took uh, two melatonin gummies, which I think may have broken my fast since there's other stuff in there, sugars and other things. I mean, maybe I don't know. I should look at the ingredients and see what's in there. Um, but I started then, so I'm not really going to count that day. But today will have been the first day of me doing intermittent fasting for 18 hours off, 8 hours on. Um, and I wanted to give my impressions. Um, I'm currently working out every day, so I should have a at the end of the week. I'm gonna have a like a pictures of me time lapsed over the past 7 days, and then 14 days, 21, and so forth. Moving on. However, not today, but I will start adding those in every week or maybe 3 or 4 days. But day one is down. Didn't really have a problem. I imagine it has a lot to do with the fact that I ate an absurd amount of food while on the cruise, a lot of unhealthy food on the cruise. So coming back home probably made it a lot easier to be like, okay, I don't need to eat all this. I need some time off from eating. So I haven't had any problems yet. I start my day at about 6 a.m., 6:30 sometimes, and I started off with 2 cups of black coffee. So I'm pretty sure keeping the caffeine in my system is preventing me from getting headaches and other things like that. Um, I definitely will say that when it comes, I get a little bit of hunger aches in the beginning. Um, More like hey, maybe you should grab a snack instead of we're gonna die if you don't eat something. It's very small. um and then it just goes away. I drink water whenever that happens. I've had an issue staying hydrated until now. I drink, what time is it? It's 4 p.m. and I've had this much water today. So I'm staying hydrated more often because I drink water whenever I get hungry or whenever I start to feel like I need to have something in my body. And then come mealtime, which is 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., I always started off with these little like snack packs of cheese. So I eat one or two of those at 11 a.m. just to start the process, let my body know it's time to start eating. And then I'll have my lunch, which this week is fajitas, homemade chicken, poblano, bell peppers, onions. No tortillas, although I did bake some buns, so I do have 1 or 2 buns, usually just one, and then I'll stop eating, and then we'll go out. Well, right now my my in-laws are in town, so we're going out to eat dinner with them, um, and I'm able to eat until I'm full, and then I stop as soon as my body's like, all right, buddy, we don't need any more. There's still food on the plate, but you don't need to eat it all. As soon as that happens, I cut it, I quit, take the rest home, and then it just sits in the fridge. Maybe I'll eat it tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll eat it tomorrow. But one thing that I really did notice. Thank you. Uh, One thing I did notice though is that I appreciate my food a lot more when it comes time to eat it. I don't really think in the past, or at least it hasn't been something that I paid attention to. But whenever I eat, the things, I taste it more. I taste the flavor and the texture of the food, and the saltiness and all the spices involved, and is it warm? Is it hot? Is it dry? Is it juicy? Is it spicy? Maybe it might have needed a little bit of this, maybe a little bit of that. But I'm definitely more aware of what I'm eating right now versus a couple days ago when it was just throw it in my face because I can. So that's great. Also, I've cut alcohol out of my diet. Um, Hopefully, until I reach my goal weight, but we'll see how that goes as time progresses. Um, but yeah, day one in the books. Not looking like we're going to have any issues so far. We'll see how the future looks later on. I'm not sure if I'm going to release these daily or if I want to compound them into a weekly thing. But thank you very much for joining me on Living and Learning. I hope one day this is a useful uh, piece of knowledge for someone out there. Oh, I should say that I don't know what my BMI is. It's been years since I've had that checked, but I do know that my ideal weight for my height is like 187. I currently weigh, as of today, I weigh 242, but when I started intermittent fasting, I weighed 243, if I recall correctly. So, yeah, I hope you'll have a great day. Thank you all for joining me. See you later.